Namaskar, friends. Today we will also continue with what God says of Himself. And the next 5 orations, friends, will be very interesting. So we start with one verse. Maya so anmati jo vipasyati jah praniti jah sunotyuktam. He who takes food into him. Maya so anmati jo vipasyati. He who sees things. Jah praniti, who takes breath, inhales air into him. Joy sunotyuktam, he who speaks and he who hears. All these things are done only through me, God is saying. This is not only of a man, every creature. So God is identifying man with almost all other creatures in certain fundamental aspects. And then says, Amantaboma upakhyanti. Those who do not accept this, my speech, I finish them. Sruddhi sutta suddhivam te badami. Those who eagerly hear my speech, I give them more and more speeches for their knowledge. Then we come to Ahamapo mapina murkhamana dharayang diva sadana rutasya. I am a water. Last time I told you, he said, he makes rains and scatters the rainwater. Here he says generally, Ahamapo, I am water, mapina murkhamana, I am the flow of water, I am the current of water. Ahamapo mapina murkhamana, dharayang diva sadana rutasya. Sadana is mansion, house, gigantic, not ordinary building. Rutasya, Ruta is a very important word in Rigveda, friend. Ruta means truth, honesty, righteousness, order, eternal law. This is Sadhana, which is the creation, the creative universe, is the Sadhana. And its terrace is the sky. I uphold the sky. Ruta. Ruta is Satya, I told you. Satyena, elsewhere he says, Satyena uttavhita bhumi. This earth is raised on truth. Surjena uttavhita jauhu. By Surjo is uplifted this sky. Rutena aditya tishtanti. The Adityas of the Rigveda are 12 in number, different gods. They also are created and they establish themselves only by virtue of the eternal order, eternal law. Divi somam adhisthitaha. In the sky, Somo is established, consecrated. Who is this Somo, friends? It is generally a wrong impression with us that every word Somo means that a drink. Your Somo is himself God. The whole 9th mandal is dedicated to Somopavamana. And 700 verses. And so gigantic verses, you will be very delighted to hear it. All these things happen by means of Surya, by means of eternal order. Ahamapo mapina murkhamana dharang diva sadana rutasya. Rutasya putra Aditi Rutavati. Aditi, the mother of all the 12 Adityas. She also gave birth to her sons, who called Adityas, by virtue of the eternal law. Tridhatu prathayat vibhuma. Tridhatu, 3 essential qualities of whatever come into existence. Sattva, Raja, Tama. Sattva is pure, knowledge, enlightenment. Raja is passion, energy, activity, vigor. These are Raja. Tama is darkness, ignorance, illusion. Every matter, every living being has either of the three or a mixture of the three elemental properties. Then we come to another verse. God says, I am air, I take the form of air, and having created this universe, I move throughout the universe in shape of air. Ahameva bataiva prabhami, travel, abharamana, bhuvanani viswa, throughout the universe, bhuvanani viswa, throughout the universe, I travel in shape of air. Paradiva paroyena prithibhya. From the center of the earth, I move to the extremest limit of the universe. And again from the extremest limit of the universe, I come to the center of the earth. Paroyena paradiva prithibhya etavati mohina sambhuva. By this, I am famous in the earth. I am famous on earth, God says. Another from hymn number 42. Aham puro mandasana vairang navasakam navati sambaram satatamang vaisyang satatamang rupang sarvatata devadaso atityigo jodabam. The celestial meaning of this is God to protect his votaries, faithful votaries, who dedicate themselves to Jagya. One is Atityigo, another is Dibodasa. Killed the 99 palaces of Sambara, that a demon, and gave the entire thing to Debodasa, and established Atityigo in his position. This is the celestial meaning. The earthly meaning is Aham Puro Mandasano. I am the first reservoir of Mandasana, means joy, delight. I am the delight. When you find that others are in joy, great delight, no, it is my dispensation for them. Aham Puro Mandasano. Vairang, be erang, in a special way. Sakang, except. Navasakang, Navati Sambaram. Sambar is also cloud. Cloud takes many different forms. 99 is just a way of telling many. 99 Sambarams, many forms of clouds. Satatamang Rupang Sarvatata. I have infinite number of forms. This infinite number of forms is a very important thing, friends. This work of multiplying one entity to infinite forms is the work of Indra. God himself does that. God, Indra is the alter ego of God in the Rig Veda. Because God is not available to creation, Indra is his executive head to do everything on behalf of God. It is Indra who creates forms. Actually, these are not different forms. It is our illusion. And Indra casts his illusion over the forms. So, the same thing, it looks to us as different things, multiple things. That verse says, Rupang, Rupang, Pratirupang Babhuva. Rupa means form. Rupang, Rupang, Pratirupang Babhuva. Tadasya Rupang Pratichakshanayo. Indra Mayabhihi Puruhita Yate. Jukta Hyasya Haraya Satadasa. In Indra the chariot, infinite number of horses are yoked, and by virtue of such horses, he changes forms. And these forms are all illusory. So it is said in this verse, Sarvatato, I am the All-Father. I am present everywhere. Sarvatato is a very important word, you must be imagining, friends. From here begins the thesis, God is omnipresent. And in the Vishnu Purana, you must have heard, Prahlada, son of Hiranyakasipu. He was a great devotee of Hari, Vishnu. But his father, the most terrible demon on earth then, he was demanding that he was God. By that time, he had conquered all the gods and goddesses in heaven. He demanded that his son should worship him as God. The son denied. One day, with a gigantic sword in hand, the father rushed towards the son. Tell me, where is your Hari, or I will kill you. Cut your head by this sword. Frantically, desperately, the boy stretched his hand towards a pillar, and the demon cut the pillar into two pieces and emerged therefrom. But God himself, in shape of a lion head and a human body, Narasingha, he said, and killed the demon. Sarvatato Devadasa Achityagam Jadabang. The way I had saved Devadasa Achityago, I also save you if you take shelter in me. So with these three interesting verses, I close today's oration. Thank you.